Welcome, welcome. Let's fucking start. Just a second. Let's fucking start. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. Cherry pick. You are given an n cross n grid representing a field of cherries. Each cell is one of three possible integers. 0 means the cell is empty, you can pass through. 1 means the cell contains a cherry that you can pick up and pass through. Or -1 means the cell contains a thorn that blocks your way. So we need to return maximum number of cherries you can collect from the following rules. Okay, we need to start from the 0, 0 position and reach n minus 1, n minus 1. This one by moving right or down through valid cells like 0 or 1. And after reaching n minus 1, we need to again reach to 0, 0 by moving either left or up through valid path cells. When passing through path cell containing cherry, you can pick it up and the cell becomes empty. Okay. And there is no valid path between 0, 0 and n minus 1, minus 1. Then no cherries can be collected. Like in this one, there is no path, so we'll return 0. And the start cannot be minus 1, end cannot be minus 1. Okay. Okay, so in this one, let's say we start from here, we reach here, and again we'll pick up this one cherry by when we return to the start. So in total, we get all the 5 cherries available. Okay, so first of all, the very intuitive thought that comes to our mind is to pick up all the cherries like a greedy approach. Okay, and we need to try all possible ways like right or down and then left or up. So what I did is I tried recursion, uh, trying all the possible ways. So first of all, we'll collect forward, and then if forward is returns minus 1, which means the path from start to end is blocked. In this case, we cannot pick up any cherries, and then we'll return 0. And if this not the case, we'll again retreat to backwards and we'll pick up more cherries in the return. So we'll check backward, and at end we'll return the summation of both the cherries picked up in both the ways. Okay, in forward we'll start from index 0, 0. So our base case will be if we have reached the last cell. In that case, we'll set this cherry to 0, which means we'll set this grid cell to 0, which means that we have picked up that cherry, and we'll return 1. And if this particular cell is blocked, we'll return minus 1. Now we'll check the every possible path in the right direction and then in the downward direction. Basically, we'll create 2 recursion trees. Okay, and if both of these are minus 1, both of these returns minus 1, then which means this particular path is also blocked, which means we'll have to return minus 1 as well. And if not the case, which means we have a green flag to go, we'll add this particular cell's value. If it is 0 or 1, doesn't matter, it will get added to answer. We'll forcefully in place put our grid value. In Java, we pass a value by we pass the grid by reference. So every changes we make to this grid will be reflected back to our original grid because we are passing a reference here, address of the grid. In this case, grid is obviously two-way array. Okay, and then we return the answer. So this completes our forward direction. I might have missed something because I have started like 2 minutes ago and then I forgot to record. And then we'll check for backward direction. And in this case, our base case will be starting a cell, which is 0, 0. And if in any case this current value, again we need to check the possible cell that we are currently in is might be possible that it's blocked. So again we'll return minus 1, and same condition for here. And this time this will be up and left and up, right? This will be left, and if column is greater than n minus 2, instead we'll write. Okay, so left is like column is greater than 0, right? If column is greater than 0, then we can reduce this column because we are moving leftwards, and row is greater than 0, then we'll go row minus 1 because we are moving up, so this will become up. And if both of left and up are minus 1, we'll return minus 1. And in this case, this current cherry is picked up or not, we don't know. We'll put the grid to be 0 and then we'll return the answer. Here left or up. Okay, So let's check a very brute force solution. If it works, we'll further try to optimize it. Yes, it doesn't work because we have set here backward. Interesting. Select forward. Okay, this is check back, check forward. I know this the naming should be correct and not check, but wait, I return comparable it cannot be converted to Boolean. Okay, if equals to this and then hmm, cannot write symbol. Integer dot mean value. Wait, in Java. Yes, this is the same way we can write integer dot mean value, right? Yes. Variable mean value class integer mean value. So that's the same syntax. Oh, we have written value. Silly mistakes, guys. Messes us up. Okay, let's check. Bro, seriously. Bro, seriously. hmm Okay, we have messed up somewhere. Might be here when we are checking for. Okay, we must be missing on some edge case where you see this goes beyond the negative integer. So let's again rephrase this. Like let's again debug this on the grid is and okay, we'll first of all check forward. So 0, okay, will return 1. This will return -1. This one's -1, then we will return -1. Let's try returning integer dot mean value. Okay, Okay, okay. Mm. We'll return minus 1, right? Again, we'll return minus 1. Let's say one of these return minus 1, then math.max will consider the other one. uh, कल ही किया मैंने ये. हाँ, तूने ही बोला था इसलिए तो मैंने किया ये. Okay, so what we'll do is, right, uh, we need to figure out some way to eliminate this integer dot mean value. I mean, like, we first need to, like, let's say separate from blocking ways and then this method dot max ways. Okay. Hmm. Let's say there is no possible way we are returning answer as minus 1. So if forward is minus 1, we'll simply return 0, right? Why am I returning 0 here? Because initially we would have picked up those cherries. So the first one would always be cherry, other or either be empty, and that would be covered by this one. 0 comma 0 enters here now. Okay, the best thing we could do is, like, we could, like, dry run this upon Excalibur. Okay. Mm, let's take an easy example here. What we'll do is, like, we'll reduce this to 2 cross 2 and check if it still fails. Yep, it's still failing, so we have now reduced it to 2 cross 2 so that our dry run gets easier. 0 comma 1 and 1 comma 0. Okay. 0 comma 1. So let's say we are here, and 0 comma 1 and 1 comma 0. So that, which means there's this cherries. Now initially, uh, this functions get called. No, this is not the condition. No, this is also not the condition. Check for will like 0 comma 1, call 0 comma 1. So 0 comma 1 will be, uh, n minus 2 is like what? N minus 1 is what? Wait, wait, wait. Bro, the stupid less than sign, bro, always messes me up, banjod. Okay, loser. See, because the next call will be, n minus 1, right? So we can let it pass through. Yeah, and this one, let's say we'll make it n minus 1. Oh, this was the stupid mistake. Hmm. Yep, got you. Okay, and right will return -1, right? Mm. Can we return 0 here? Like, I mean, let's say row becomes this one. Wait, how is this? How is okay? Oh, oh, I get it. See, see, see. If we are running this for loop now, if we are not picking this up, then we need to make it again 1. You see how in this case, so we need to again make it 1 now. If we are not picking this up, then we need to make it 1. Oh, that's the reason why. Now we need to find a way to just uh, put the value back to 1. Wait. Check forward. How can we? How is possible? Is there a way to? um, How could we? Oh. Because when we are not even picking this up now. Wait, this is DFS, right? Mm, let's test in this particular example. 0, 1, -1. Okay. What the fuck is this? 0, 1, -1. Okay. Mm, 1, 0, -1. 1, 1, 1. Okay. So what we'll do is we will start from here. 0, 0, right or down. In our case, we are going right first. So we'll pick up this cherry. भैया HTML में DS से कर सकते हैं. ये पक्का निश्चित होगा. बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं भाई. वेट. HTML में DS से कैसे करेंगे? HTML नहीं भाई, ये AI तो झूठा है भाई. इसकी बात मत सुनना. यस. क्या है मेरे लिए भविष्य में दरवाजे खोलेगा? Wait. We are picking this one cherry. Let's analyze. Mm, uh, we'll pick this one as well. We'll pick. Okay, this won't work, right? So we'll get down on this side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What is happening? Let's ask GPT if it knows what the bug is. Hmm. Yes. No memorization. At each step, both have taken the same number of total moves. Their positions. This transform go and come back into two people moving one way. Pick up cherries together. Right. Static doesn't because before confirming that path works. Right. But I'm placing this way below now. Makes sense. The return 0. Okay, makes sense. Oh, this was the reason why we were getting negative integer values because we didn't handle the case where basically this one was returning -1. Okay. If row is greater than n, column is greater than n. If any of this case occurs, we'll return integer or mean value. F row is equal to a. This is our base case. Okay, we'll collect the last cherry. And we'll check for right. We'll check for down. Best would be this one. Integer value of grid. Okay, collect only after conforming. We will try once. Okay. First of all, we'll do the same for this one. If backward equal to minus 1, return 0. Wait, why are we returning 0? We have to do like backward equals 0 now. So let's see if our any improvement. No. Hmm. What this approach does is best is this one if both are integer or mean value. We are returning integer or mean value, right? The same I'm doing now if both are right and down. Let's see if even this code works. What if this code itself fails? I don't think that will be happen because low. What? Seriously? Will I pass it over the test cases? What do you think is happening here? I think uh, let's watch this code. This one, right? Reload length. Wait, we are initiating 3 cross 3DTP. Math dot max. We have a grid 000 DP result with R1 C1 R2. Since R1 plus C1 equals to R2 plus C2, same number of steps, and R2 greater than n, C2 greater than n. Bro, what the fuck? Integer not mean value. Wait. Are we checking both the paths at the same time? Explore all four movement combinations. How is this possible? Yeah, we need to make a mechanism of copying the grid. Hmm. See this one. Yep. Seems like I need to study this problem a bit more. No worries. We'll end this stream soon. Okay.